All right, everybody, I had to stop and make this video. Welcome to Adjusters Gone Wild Online Part 2. Now, everybody meet Juwel Brown. Her TikTok and YouTube channels are The Hustle Coach or HC. But Juwel says she's an auto liability adjuster and she's got some tips for us that she wants to share. Let's get started. Now, first, we're going to talk about total loss evaluations.
Y'all, when them vehicles is a total loss, that offer gonna be what that offer gonna be. Unless you gonna up your appraisal clause, that offer gonna be what that offer gonna be. Don't be blowing up my phone, cussing me out, calling me everything but a child of God because your total loss number is what it is. I didn't create the number and I can't help you with it.
Did you hear what she said? The offer or the report they get from a vendor like CCC is all they're going to offer the customer. She said, I didn't make the report, so she can't change it. The only way there will be any consideration for change is if the customer uses the appraisal clause or some other legal method. I mean, are you kidding me? We all know that these reports have issues. That's why the Chadwick versus State Farm lawsuit had such a high verdict. Right now, the average additional paid on an actual cash value RTA is $4,000 more. That's how wrong that report is. But what Juwel is really telling us is the insurer has no intentions of making a good faith offer. And adjusters, well, they're not adjusters. They just repeat whatever a report tells them. It tells me that's a company policy she was taught. An intention from the beginning to not adjust the loss unless the customer forces a policy provision or something else. And in keeping with that theme, let's hear what she has to say next.
Another thing, stop getting these high-ass deductibles when you know you're going to be pissed when we're not fixing your car. Some of y'all be having $1,000 deductible, $2,500 deductible, and then your damages be like $700-800, and we have to deny it because your deductible is going to cover the damages. And then you get mad at me. I wasn't there. I would have told you better.
Now, tell me you know nothing about estimating damage without telling me you know nothing about estimating damage. Look, I can't put a scratch on a panel and it'd be less than $1,000 when you think of labor and material. That points to what we've already been talking about with the use of AI and AI-generated estimates and claims. Is this an intent to pay less than what is owed and not have it covered? To be less than the deductible? Now, I'm not sure there's any situation where a collision or comp claim is filed that would be less than $1,000. To say that out loud on a video tells me that estimates are intentionally being written below deductibles. And the human in the loop, Juwel, is not trained enough to know that is a bad estimate. She may honestly believe it's an accurate assessment of the damage. Well, then let's not forget that Juwel told us she's a liability adjuster as well. Now, think about the Wall Street Journal report that came out last week. They show a rapid increase in liability claims closed without payment. Now, there's a lot of legitimate reasons claims can be closed without payment. But when insurers are writing low estimates or just denying coverage altogether, that's a real problem. And this is who our customers and shops are having to deal with. As a liability adjuster, the job is to protect the insured legally and financially as it relates to a covered loss. We don't leave them out on a limb alone, and we don't actively encourage claimants to use their own policy. If we forfeit our involvement in the claim, it may come back to us with an amount of damages incurred that are over the policy limits in a form of subrogation. Now, the last part. You can choose to navigate to her page and click the follow button or watch some more videos. And when you do, I think you may feel like I do right now.
Please stop calling my phone asking for a reimbursement on this rental. Can I get a rental? Can I get a rental? So if them people screw you over, don't call me. There's nothing I can do. Going along with that, don't call my phone when you have things that you need to repair.
The profession of adjusting is just gone, and the culture of claims has completely collapsed. As an adjuster, we're supposed to care for and protect the consumer. But more and more, the attitude from these videos adjusters are posting online is that the customer's a bother. They've made up their minds before a customer even files a claim that people are trying to get things that they're not owed or they're being greedy. When a claim starts from a place of bias, well, it's going to end there as well. The culture inside insurance companies is broken. Now, I don't know when it started happening. Maybe it's when you let people come to work in their pajamas and carrying emotional support stuffed animals, but it's broken, and you don't really need me to tell you that. There are hundreds of adjusters like Juwel posting every day on Instagram and TikTok. And one thing is becoming clear. I don't believe any customer, first or third party, will be paid what they're owed on a claim without the involvement of outside assistance from an independent adjuster or a public adjuster while using their benefits, like right to appraisal. And since we're on the topic of adjusters wilding out online, make sure you're a member of the Collision Hub YouTube page. It's $3.95 a month, and we add member-only content there every month. And the next video posting up this week is what to do when an adjuster leaves a bad review on your business pages or Yelp. No, that's not freedom of speech, and there are some legal consequences for that adjuster and the insurer. Now, we'll be back with more Adjusters Gone Wild online videos, so stay tuned.